Hi everyone, thanks for joining. So we're going to go through and do a quick training session on how to connect your calipers, get Sub-Zero up and running on your ice step checks. We'll be good to go. So these are predominantly the two calipers that we've provided or shipped out. Silver one, black one. They're both pretty much identical. Like there's no real difference in one versus the other. I'll walk through some of the key features of them. So first off, right here, you've got the on buttons on both of them. This one will also zero it as well, setting inches and millimeters, same there, and that button is to zero it. On the sides, this is where you'll put in the battery. So if you pop these open the battery, stick the battery in, you're good to go. And these two buttons here turn on the Bluetooth function and transmit the reading. So I'll start with this one here. So let's go. I'm going to open my Bluetooth settings here. Actually, I'm going to disconnect it so we can, or forget this device so we can start from scratch. There's a few things I actually have to explain. So with the caliper, connect one caliper per device. So I wouldn't get one caliper, because then if you have one caliper, and you've got multiple devices, you will need to forget it, because how it acts is like it's a Bluetooth keyboard and you can't have one keyboard for multiple devices. So always try and use the same device, whether it's an iPad or the same person's phone, to do the iStep checks. Otherwise, you'll have to disconnect it every time to reconnect to a new device. So that being said, turn it on. That pulls up your readings. As you can see here, it has a little bit of a value, so I can zero it there. Oh, sorry, it was zeroed. The button here on the side, this is to turn on the Bluetooth function. So just hold it for about 3 or 4 seconds until you see the little Wi-Fi signal pop up here. So, oh, sorry. There you go. So it's flashing. So what the flashing means is it's ready to connect, but it's pending. It's not connected to anything. If it is solid, that means it is connected. So if you have a device you're trying to pair to and it's solid, it means it's already connected to something else that you might need to disconnect it from. But let me pull up my Bluetooth function here on my computer. Works the same on any smart device if it's Android. So you'll see a list of all of your devices. If you scroll down to the bottom, there it will be. It's most likely going to be called Bluetooth keyboard. This over here. All you got to do is just press connect. Same thing if it's on a tablet. That's accidentally what I named it, but whatever you name it, it's fine. You'll see it's connected. You'll see the battery life on it. So now you're good to go. I always make this mistake. I would suggest logging first into into Sub-Zero on the iPad, so that then it's all taken care of, because this will act as a keyboard. So once you're logged in and you're ready to do your iStep check, then connect your Bluetooth device. If you're already connected, no problem, no issue. So let me log out here. So you'll go to the home page here. You'll have the website. You can scan that QR code to get to this page here. Use your login, and you're good to go. You'll see the menu automatically pop up. So if you go to iStep check, you'll see the 3 options based on what your rinks have been enabled for. So if you want something else, just let us know and we can change that for you. I'm on a demo site, so it'll just show this here. I just click reset just as a safety habit to make sure there's no other data stored in there. There shouldn't be, but just in case, it's a good habit to start with that. You can see the area name, so that's default, your list of assets. So if you have multiple buildings, we'll call that facilities there. And then the ice pads within each facility. So there is 2 at this rink, Jets rink and RFAM rink. We'll start with the RFAM rink. And when you're ready to go, you just click start. If you don't see an image here, or you see all of your numbers squished with no rink behind it, nothing's wrong. You just don't have your rink layer uploaded. So reach out to me. We can get it customized with your ice resurfacer gate, where your in-ice logos are. And then you'll see that right away for all of your rinks. Just means that there hasn't been one uploaded yet, which is a good check and balance to make sure we got you up and going, as opposed to just a default rink. Once you're ready to go, you click on point 1, whether with your finger or I'm just doing this on a computer. Make sure you have that blue hue around the enter reading. If not, then just click in it, but it will automatically be ready for you. Your caliper will be connected now. You just open it, and that same button we use to turn on the Bluetooth function we're going to use to transmit the reading. So if I just click that there you go. The value is sent. You can go walk to the next point, fill it in. I wouldn't suggest leaving the iPad at the ice resurfacer gate just because to get it to the opposite side, the transmission of the Bluetooth signal might start to falter when you're at the opposite corner of the rink. If you put the iPad and you're comfortable to leave it at the player's bench, that'll get the entire rink and you should be good to go. However, for the first few times, I'd suggest keep the iPad with you just in case. So you can see values will automatically open up. You don't even need to touch anything. You can have one person go ahead and drill, the other person follows along and just sticks the caliper in and transmits the reading. That can have it done faster. Please wear proper PPE while you do it, helmet, steel toe shoes, construction boots, whatever you wear, just to make sure that everyone's safe as we're out there on the ice. You could skip points if you wanted to, so you just kind of click the next point and it'll skip over it if you don't do some of those extra spots in the circles, in the face-off circles or other reasons. And you should be good to go. So I'll just fill kind of all this in for you. If one of the points is wrong and you said, "Oop, I made a mistake, it's no way it's an inch, it's probably closer to 2 inches," you can just click on it, press clear. You see there's no blue Q, so you just tap on that enter reading, and there you go again. And it opens up the next box, you're ready to go. If you had to go back and fix one point, you can go do that. You don't have to refill in all the other points if they're all good, and you can just press complete when you're finished. So I'm just going to put some different values in here. So again, this is part of the value of having it with you because you might have to click it once or twice, and if you didn't know for sure if it went through, it might be always good to have it on you. Actually, what I'll also show you is if you're on a phone where it's a little bit of a smaller screen size, you've got some space at the bottom. So sorry, you can drag where you want to have this text box open to, and it'll open there for the remainder of the ice step check. So I'll just show you a quick example here. Store, there you go. Now turn green again, and then it opened that one again, and I'll just clear that. Clear, click on it. You can see it's turned blue because there's no value. And there you go. Once it's green, shows you filled in all the values. The green doesn't mean it's within an optimal range, just means that that value has been saved and stored. What we're going to work on as well in the future, I'm just making sure I've got everything kind of covered, a notes function, so that then you can type in any comments or use the dictation on the iPad to fill in if, hey, we've got our edges are too high or we didn't do certain points because the ice is covered because we've got Disney on Ice, variety of different things you can do. Let me just make sure I've got it all covered. Yeah, I think you're good. It stores who did it, the date, the time, so none of that needs to be filled in. Press complete, and there you go. So there's all of your points right away. You don't have to read fractions, messy handwriting. Stores all the points you filled in, so if you skip some, then it just won't show anything because you didn't do those points. Gives you instantly your thickest point, your thinnest point, your average and your variance, difference from your thickest to your thinnest, all right there on your rink, and it's stored to the cloud. You can export this to PDF, so if you need to email it, send it to someone, there it is. If you've got multiple sheets of ice, you're going to go do the next one. You can just click new ice step check, and that'll reload the page for you to go in and do it all over again for the next rink without having to go through the menu. Now that that's all stored and ready to go, I just go here, ice step check, see the results. Results, 29 points. You'll have it for the other two as well, based on whichever one you did. The UI here, the look of it's going to be updated. This is just the first version of it. You click the rink that you did. It'll automatically fill in for the last 30 days. You don't have to do this every single time, but just for today's demo, we'll have that. You click on this to confirm which ones you want to do. So this is the one we just did at 11:23. Press submit, and there you go. So there's all of those readings now. You can take a screenshot, you can export it. Eventually, maybe we will have the colors based on various ranges, so you can get another perspective as to kind of the thickness of the ice, your floor variance layered with this, not only your thickness, but how level your sheet of ice is. Those will all be things coming in the future. Seeing some of those readings here, who did it, the date, the time, how long it took them to do it. Export to PDF button, all of that will be here, but you can now connect your caliper, log into the system, do an ice step check, and pull up that historic reading and have complete control and access to all of your data. Thank you for your time and have yourself a great day. Thanks.